It's nothing short of a national crisis. That is the apparent message from education authorities today, decrying the shocking rise in incidences of teenage pregnancies in schools. From Cabinet Secretary Amina Mohammed to National Examinations boss George Magoha, a chorus of condemnation of early pregnancies rang out, with parents on the sharp end of criticism that they abandoned their roles. Raquel Mugai reports.
The figures were as unprecedented as they were shocking. An alarming number of KCPE candidates were either pregnant or young mothers during their exams, some making the transition to motherhood during the exams period. And the Ministry of Education is not just concerned but also pointing fingers.
And so I'm really tired of getting these clips of our young children, right, in these discotheques. You need to take responsibility for these children. Honestly, it's actually a totally embarrassing situation, and it's a shame.
Let's stop crying foul about pregnancies. We are responsible for them. A child who is not even 10, 11 years, you are allowing your child to sneak out at night. How stupid can you be? If you cannot make sure you know where your child is at that time in the night.
Parents are not spared the blame as education officials painted a grim picture of teenage pregnancies in the country.
Parents are relegating every moral authority to the teacher. What is the teacher supposed to do? They are teaching, yes, they must also take that other part of a parent, but what is the parent doing?
It is our duty to ensure that we spend some quality time with our children.
However, for 32 teachers, it is the end of the road in their teaching career after they were found culpable in the teenage pregnancy crisis.
These persons have since been gazetted and are on our website. School managers, public and private, should be careful not to engage such persons in our schools.
The teaching profession is a noble profession. You know, it's like you have been given a patient like Professor Magoha, who is a surgeon. You are given a patient, and while the patient is on the operation table, a doctor takes advantage of that patient. You can imagine that. That is what we are doing, some of us and a few of us, as teachers who are professionals.
Lobby groups have been demanding for a special examination for the expectant candidates, but the exams chief rules out such a prospect.
But we have to treat the cause, not the symptom. Stop shouting that we'll give them another exam. Who has told you that we are going to give them another exam? Make sure your children don't get pregnant.
The Quality Assurance and Standards Directorate in the Ministry of Education is yet to finalize its report on the crisis of teenage pregnancy. A report that will provide an analysis of figures over a 3-year period from 2016 to 2018. Raquel Mugai for Citizen TV.